Okay, my friends, welcome everybody. Welcome to summer campers who are here today and all the lovely folks who like to come on this monthly time to question our thoughts. So, starting with a quote from Katie, and this is from A Mind at Home with Itself. Just sit with the question. Meditate on that situation, and your mind will show you the yes or no. It will show you through images everything you need in order to find the truth is given to you in that silence. Just sit with the question, meditate on that situation, and your mind will show you the yes or no. It will show you through images everything you need in order to find the truth is given to you in that silence. So, as you feel anything that's stirred something up inside of you, just see where the mind moves today and just to let it go where it goes. It doesn't matter if it's a river going down the exact same pathway. Oh, there's that again. Just take a look at something. Maybe it's new and it just happened. There's a moment, an encounter, something that looks like a problem. Something that frightens you. You feel disappointed about, or angry about. I love that we get to start with those kind of moments and just let yourself notice just one moment, as if we push the pause button on a video that's playing and life could just freeze on that moment. Larry,
Good morning.
hello.
Yesterday I worked on worry, and I came to the turnaround. I don't want worry to end, and I'm really looking at that. I don't want worry to end. Okay. And I really went to bed last night like, so I'm worried, big deal. It's like not instead of taking a feeling and making it mean
Yeah.
horrendous things, it's just okay. Let worry live, and I'll live my life. But then I woke up this morning in like dread. And I wake up a lot of morning dread, just dread about is something, this is so old, Grace. Is something terrible going to happen today?
Yes.
That that's an old reflection. And I seem to wake up into that quite a bit.
Okay. It's a good one. So just,
That's where I am right now.
yeah, it's perfect. Dread. Good word. Something terrible might happen. What's going to happen today? Don't you love how our mind looks into the future to see, even if it's today or next year or whatever it is, off we go, anticipating, predicting. Yep. Paul,
I'm mainly going to be listening in, but I did have a thought. My surgery is 2 weeks from today for my knee replacement. For those of you who didn't know, and I'm trying to get my short-term disability and that figured out. And the place that I work for is taking advantage and paying me less than what they should. And I find money is a trigger for me anyway. And so I'm really angry that they're taking money that is mine. And
Mm,
I've been working furiously to point that out to them, saying, nope, nope, you can't do that.
oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, and it feels, it's not, we're not talking that much money, but it still feels very, very challenging, very scary for me.
Yeah. Okay. Good one about the future too. I won't be okay because of lack of money. I
Right.
and I won't, it sounds like it's good to see that. And maybe there's some I won't be okay in the surgery too, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother subject too.
Yeah.
I'll save that one for next week.
Okay, good. Nice to distinguish them. Yeah. This one's about,
we'll just fix this one, and then
yeah. I
I'll be
won't
with
have
Larry,
enough.
and I'll worry about the other one next week.
Yes. All right. That's good. I won't have enough. I won't be okay. I
Right.
won't have enough. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Anyone else that just see a situation appear and you see what comes for inquiry, rises up to the top, and then just now there's a one-liner that goes with it, like Paul and Larry have shared. Yeah, Teresa.
Hi, everyone. So I was with two other women yesterday, and they invited each other to go out, and they didn't ask me. So I felt not included, not important enough. I was sad, and they don't care about me.
Oh, yeah. So good to just see that clearly. Yeah. All right. Very good for the work. Perfect. Judy.
So mine is I should like my daughter's partner.
Mm, great. Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. I should like this person. And I kind of like, just seeing and what don't I like about them? I don't like to make a list.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right. But that's, yeah, great too. I'm having this thought and I can't reveal it. It's bad that I have it. I shouldn't even have this thought in the first place.
Mm.
Yeah. That I dislike this person. So I shouldn't not like them. Oh, yeah. One thing that's wonderful about the work that I felt so refreshing, and when I was like, no, really, you really, really can do this. It's seeing the thoughts that are actually there anyway and letting them be out exposed out up on top in the surface. Yeah, which is so great. Myra, hello.
Hi, Grace. I'm off video today because I'm flat on my back, so with my back problems, so I think it's probably
Right.
better to be on. But yeah, I think that the thought that I've been doing lots of worksheets on my siblings, but I think the one that kind of comes to mind when just now was about money and just I can't support myself, and I think that's very physical as well with what's happening with my body. So I'm trying to kind of approach it from like Katie always says, don't do it on the body, it's sort of very close, but do it on, mother, father, sister, brother. So in that sort of spirit, I've been doing it on my sister and my brother, and that has really helped a lot. But the one that flashes up today is I can't support myself. So it's more of a belief, a core belief, I think.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. No, I can't support myself or this body. You mean physically, like my body can't
Well,
support me?
it's both. I think that's the interesting thing because I think it is completely money related. And as money is a little bit
Yeah.
sorted out the last couple of days, my body got better. So it's so obviously connected, but it's like it's coming out in that belief is coming out in the body. That's what I think is happening. So I can't support myself
Okay.
the fact of money wise and then on physically as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's great. And I don't have enough money. I can't get more money. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you aren't really doing it about yourself. You're talking about this thing called money. It's not a person, but it can be the source of your neighbor. You know, your neighbor is money over there for sure.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. There it is doing what it does, and there's not enough of it.
Yeah.
And then there's things I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, money's not coming to me and it should come to me. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Good one.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Um, Irina.
Not quite sure how to formulate it.
Uh-huh.
Maybe like, worrying about unpredictability or changeability.
Ah,
My thoughts, my mood, my condition. So when we just started and you asked, like, how are you feeling right now? What's on your mind? I'm like, I don't have anything, I'm in
yeah.
this perfect place, I'm so peaceful and more or less happy.
Uh-huh.
And people started talking, and I'm like, yeah, I would be worried about that too. Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now, but tomorrow it may happen to me. And then another person, and I'm again, yeah, yeah.
That's great. Well, it's great to see that the underlying that it's there. You can like recognize it,
Exactly.
relate
Yes.
to it, see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it comes to it, there is like a wall, and then, it doesn't always come up.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
when it does, it's like a volcano. Yeah, it's like being on a sleeping volcano
Yeah.
and never knowing when it's going to erupt.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's
Which that's a great metaphor, and walking around life like that, like something could happen any minute and the whole
Mhm,
thing will explode. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. Well, and with all that, I like you just one at a time. You never know. I'm just looking at one little situation at a time, one little situation that looks like that, and it may affect so many more for all we know. So you'll find one in this inquiry today. Just find something that you've related to that somebody says, right, that happened to me. I can totally relate to that. I remember or whatever. You're in the vision with the other person even. And then just take it through inquiry. Yeah. But I think you described something very common and normal that I don't even see anything. There's no problem. I'm happy, which is good, which is great. And then just the power of the mind, though, to keep a lid on all that's creating tension. So, yeah, thank you. Glad you shared
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah. Bonnie.
So I was trying to think of a statement. It's like um let me explain. I teach classes on Zoom, and I really felt guided to teach one on fear right now because there's so much fear going around. And my mentors said, great, that's a great idea, right? So then I put it out there, and as often happens, like one enrollment dribbles in and then another dribbles in, and then it's like, if the universe is telling me to do something and I do it, why isn't it easy? Why does it, what's going on? So,
Mm,
uh, and I'm sure it's my limited beliefs that are stopping the flow, but I just, it really irritates me that when I haven't, I follow the guidance I'm given, even though I think, well, no, it's not the right time, yada, yada. And then I expect it's just going to fill right up. The class is going to be beautiful, and it will be beautiful, but it's like pulling teeth, and it's so slow. And then I keep going back to, is it good enough people? Oh, or what, how can I get, rather than I really want to surrender it and let it go. And whoever's supposed to be there will be there.
yeah. That's such a great one. Okay. So, I need more. There's a little bit of a theme here. I need more of, and in this case, students. Yeah, perfect. All right. Thank you. Riri.
Hi.
Hello.
Uh, I
I saw
guess
your name.
I came. I came a little bit late, so we're just describing what we're going to be working on today,
Yeah,
right?
just yeah, one liner too, if you've got a one liner.
Um, I don't deserve this diagnosis.
Uh,
Terrible.
okay.
And, mm, yeah, and not having money at the same time. It's just like, or family around me is like a triple whammy. So I guess I'm going to focus on the diagnosis because without health, you can't do anything. And I just feel like after years of being healthy, eating the right things, exercising,
Mm,
all the things, fasting, vitamins, water, and I'm still here I am. And I'm just,
yeah. This thing has come and it absolutely should not be here.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I want it to go away.
I want it to go away. You bet.
I don't want to go through all the things dealing with doctors and they want to take you down this long tunnel of
Yeah. That's perfect.
procedures and it's, the cure is going to kill you more than the thing. And it's just like, what's the point? And already, like, I didn't even get a chance to live any life.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they just it kind of just comes filling in. Survival is threatened here, and it should go. This should go away. This should go
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So I like hearing this theme of this thing should go away, or this there's not enough of this. Money, several people, money. So Krista shares, my one liner is people are greedy and I am those people, in quotes. And that surprises me that it is me. I see a Pac-Man who just keeps gobbling up forever. All right. Yeah. So who wants to begin the work with your one liner? And of course, as we do, everyone will get to just be sitting in the work and following it. Yeah, Riri. Okay. See, let's make sure you're unmuted. Oh, one more time. There you go.
Okay.
So this shouldn't be here. This should go away.
Yes.
Okay. This should not be here. This should go away. So everyone find if you want to relate to this one, and of course, some people can easily hold their own situation as the questions are asked and meditate and be with the questions. You've got your situation that you're looking at. You've got your one liner. I like writing it down so it's right in front of you so you can really see exactly what the words are. Do some writing, and nothing's required. But just notice with whatever you shared, this should go away. And I also like the opposite side of that. I need more this to come to me. I don't like the absence of something. I need more of something else. I need more. I need more money. I need more students. I need more time. There's too much. It's too much of this. This diagnosis. This should go away. This ailment. Okay.
Yeah, I feel really overwhelmed and just
Okay.
completely shocked as well. It just came out of nowhere.
Well, see if it's true. It should go away. Funny question, but just instead of us assuming, noticing all the survival instincts that appear, of course they would. Just see for sure if it should go away. Is it true? Can you absolutely know it's true? It should.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds like yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what happens when you think it? There's something that's come into my life, in this case, this diagnosis, and it shouldn't be here. It should go away. How do you react when you think that thought?
Um, Panic
Uh,
because I don't know how to make it go.
yeah. Panic because I don't know how. Yeah. No choice in a way. And all those images, what it looks like, where we imagine it's going to go, what it will be like. Wait, see all those images. All right, just notice panic. Paul says, I panic about money. Fear
Yeah.
keeps me awake. Yeah. Who else? Like, notice the images that come to mind. This should go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so um, absolute. It absolutely should go away. There's nothing great about it being here at all, says the mind.
No.
Yeah. So it's okay. Just feeling, noticing the energy, noticing the word, you can call it. This is called panic, overwhelm. How do I react when I believe this?
I also feel really angry, and there's a lot of them. I don't know if you want me to answer.
Yeah,
Just
sure. Yeah, it's okay.
okay. So lots of anger, um, feeling that my body betrayed me and that life betrayed me, and just despair.
Yeah. Yeah.
And confusion. Am I
Yeah.
supposed to accept it to fight it? Am I not supposed to believe the doctor's reality? Which am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's family stuff where people, but that's another layer. I don't know. That's part of it or not. But like, survival fears of money, and how am I supposed to get money if I'm sick? Like, how am I going to get a job now? It blew away my last month of looking for work, and now I'm like, oh, now what
Yeah.
am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
And not having, you know coming to face terms with um my son not really caring, or it feels like it seems like it, but that
Mhm.
might be another sheet. So I don't want to confuse it.
That's okay. watching all the different things that come to mind. And
Oh, it's terrible.
yeah. So
Getting older sucks.
Mhm.
So just notice, I mean, this is a strange question, but is there, because it seems so obvious in some ways, and I don't mean it to be that way, like, but I love it. I love it sometimes, the simplicity of this. Do I experience stress or peace with this thought? This should go away. I mean, just noticing that. Is that stressful or peaceful?
Um, since I'm not in control of that, it's stressful.
Yeah.
Or am I in control? I'm very confused about it. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I don't know anymore.
And I really like even seeing like I don't know looks dangerous. Like
Yeah.
I don't know when I should know.
Well, nobody else can know.
Yeah.
Nobody else is coming to save me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm by myself in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
So,
have a partner or anything. So I'm just by myself.
Oh, honey, I feel like
it's good to see. All right. So Moira says, with my back problem, I have fear, abandonment, terror of being alone with it, having no money to support myself. So many images of the future, right? Paul, I imagine winning the lottery. Like I imagine that what would give me relief here, what would give me relief here? Winning the lottery, having a life of ease. If only I had more money, everything would be great. Yeah, and everything's like on this. If this just went away, things would be wonderful. If this condition, situation, experience went away, then I'd be happy.
I'm waiting for Larry to send me the $1 million and then I'll relax.
You didn't get it yet? Oh my goodness.
But I like that, just seeing dream visions. I want that to happen, if only that could happen, and kind of like lots of pictures of that. That's the ticket, kind of says the mind. I mean, it's just like offering up solutions. Anyone else have anything you notice what happens when I think this condition, this person, this thing should go away? Yeah, Larry.
Well, I'm so right there with you. As my wife had a diagnosis a year ago of a serious illness, and she's doing quite well right now. But that whole thing about, God damn, the unfairness of it, and then who to believe what you said about, but I believe the doctor, because my wife, like we were there yesterday and he said, well, you should probably take blood pressure medication. Well, but she's doing great. So do we believe the doctors? I mean, she says she's doing great. Do we, it's like, this is just, this just sucks.
Hmm.
Oh, getting
Yeah.
older sucks when you said that. Yep. I mean, um, I'm just so right there with you. Everything you've said, I've just, wow, the dread that I experience is tied up in this. And nobody coming to save us. Shit. I mean, really, nobody coming to save us and
Yeah.
living a life that was so, eat well, exercise, do the right thing. No, come on.
Yeah, I've been terrible the last few days. I've been like eating fried chicken and croissants and everything bad. Because I'm just like, I'm like, what difference does it make?
Yeah.
I know people who smoke and eat fat burger every day and they're fine. So I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what does it matter? I just feel stupid.
Uh,
I don't know why. I just feel stupid.
yeah. Powerful to see the train of thought. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It never mattered. Here I was doing whatever I did, and it didn't even matter. But it's all, it's all about this effort to like just achieve something and survive or prevent terrible things from happening. Just looking at the mind do its thing. Judy.
First, I just like to say, Riri, feeling a lot of love and compassion for you right now. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing.
Mm.
So mine is, I should like Dave. That's my daughter's
Mm-hmm.
soon to be husband, actually. My daughter's 54. So what happens when I believe the thought, I make myself wrong. I feel guilty. I pretend I do like him. I feel like there's something wrong with me. I try and I already said that. I try and make myself like him.
Mm.
Um, I'm pretending a lot of the time when I'm with them.
Mm.
Yeah. So thanks.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So great. Look at all that. Yeah.
Oh, and I've got quite a list. You suggested I
But
make, sorry.
are we not going to finish with, are we going to jump to, I don't know what the process is.
Yeah, you were just hanging. We're just in question 3, and we'll come back.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So I just wanted to add, you said make a list of what I don't like about him, which I've been doing, and it's quite an extensive list. So thank you. I'm working on that. I'm
Awesome.
amazed how much stuff I've written down here. So thanks. Appreciate it.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Woof.
Love it. Love it.
What a proof.
Yes. Yes. Very good to see all that. Very important to see all that. Like, yeah, and I can't skip over into I'll just make myself like him.
Yes, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So no matter what it is, whether absence of liking one person, it might not look like survival, and something that looks like it's threatening my whole life, my body. Just notice the pain. I believe it shouldn't be here. And so now let's see. Who are you without the thought? Now, if you weren't able to think this thought, this should go away. It shouldn't be here. So just relaxing and letting things be the way they are. And imagining, I love the questions, who would you be? You don't have to be there. It's not demanding you get someplace. Just, who would you be without the thought, this should not be here?
Um, I mean, I'm not in constant pain, so I guess I would just be mm, um
Yeah, just this moment right now. Who would you be without the thought? The diagnosis shouldn't be here. Whatever that is, shouldn't be here.
I I'm not sure because I do you mean like I know it's still there, but I don't mind it, like or that I forget that it's there altogether.
I kind of like sometimes with question 4 to notice how sometimes you do forget it's there altogether and it doesn't feel like it, but sometimes you might be dozing off, your sleep, sometimes thoughts are giving their attention to something different. Just look around in the space that you're in right now. Just sitting, being. Without the story, it shouldn't be here. And if you weren't able to think that thought, if you weren't able to think that thought right now,
I guess I would just be here in my room, sitting.
human being sitting in a room.
Um, well, I'd be worried about other things. I have so many other, I don't know. I just seem to be this worry machine. I tried to stop it, but it's so, I don't know. Any suggestions?
Well, I
I'm
love
open.
it. I love it. Sounds like something there's a little worry machine going. A worry machine just turns on and it goes, wait, it just does what it does. So noticing that, who would I be without my thought? It should go away. It should be different than it is. I just notice this thing called worry that kind of moves, just the mind doing what minds do. It gives,
Mm-hmm.
it's just running around a bit. That's okay. I notice that too.
I I suppose that if I uh, didn't pay attention to all the worry so much and just was not having those thoughts, I would just be up enjoying the morning. I like mornings
Oh,
in the sun. And
what's one thing you see right now in your area that you can just share with us? Like, I don't know if you see the sun, but just what's it like in your space that you like about the morning?
oh, I have a beautiful tree outside my window. I
Oh,
like, and the sky is really blue, and
mm,
there's a lot of light coming in when
wow.
I open the blinds.
Oh, wow.
Usually, if there's not a truck, I don't know what there's some kind of construction going on. But earlier, I hear birds,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's really nice. It's really beautiful. Makes me want to get out and go for a walk in the morning.
Yeah. Sounds like without your thought, it's you're just aware of things that you do like, aware of the space you're in and the world around you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just really a challenge to stay there
Yeah.
if that's what I'm supposed to do. But I just
Yeah.
get dragged back
Oh,
or by an appointment or by a phone call or by
sure.
a test result, whatever. But if I'm not there, I can notice the trees and the sunlight. And I'm really lucky to live where I am.
Well,
And I want to stay here. So, but
yeah.
that's another worry. That's another worry. See, this
Right.
goes really
Right.
fast, but I'm
Yeah.
feeling lucky. I do feel lucky to be where I am.
Yes. Yes. And even just relaxing with, no supposed to. don't have to stay here, or have to not do anything or do anything, or just nothing to do, nowhere to go
Mhm.
without the thought. Myra says, I see the sky and beautiful clouds and light from my bed. Sweet. And Paul says, I'm out of the future and in the present. Right now, there is enough. Right in this moment, there's enough money. And Irina says, I'd be spirit, connected to Holy Spirit. Others, expecting support and inspiration about what to do next. Praying. Mm. Yeah. I know I'm okay right now. I'm okay, no matter what happens. So let's turn it around. Let's turn it around. Um, this should go away. My thinking about this should go away.
Mm.
And it's okay if it doesn't. I don't know. I never felt like I was really very much in charge of my thinking. It'd be kind of stressful to say that I never thought that I should be. But look at all that I think about this condition, right? About how the horrors of it, so terrible, uh, undeserving, unfair, like all the qualities I put on this condition. Things should be permanent instead of impermanent. You know, look at all that's impermanent. And I have a problem with it, says the mind.
Mm.
Yeah. My thinking about things that are impermanent, that could relax. That should go away. Anyone else find specific examples about whatever you're looking at? My thinking about it could use a little work. It could be the thing that could go away. I like how it looks so automatic sometimes, just like I'm against it. I'm against it. And it's just the mind. The mind is against it. The tree outside that you just saw, that's not against it. The sky isn't against it. The chair isn't against it. Larry.
Well, two things. First of all, I noticed to myself, my reaction to you, Riri, is exactly my reaction to my wife, which is I want to save you. So I see that. I see how I want to be. It's just unfair to me that we can't be saved. We are our own savior.
Mm.
That's just an awareness of it. But also, I wrote, I don't need Carol to be healthy.
Mm.
And that's true.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
it led me to the old question that I've had so many times is who is this I?
Wow.
You know, because I got this first and I was working on of being offended. I'm offended.
Yes.
I realized, no, I'm not. And then I thought, and then it just led to this whole thing about who is this I?
I love it.
You
Yeah,
know, and I could even, if I'm really stretching it, who is this I that needs to survive?
that's right. I need to survive. Is that true?
I remember you saying once, Grace, in an email, I don't, if I'm misquoting you, saying, I don't care if I live or die.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I right?
Yes.
And I was like, wow, stop in my tracks.
And in that moment, like, yeah, who knows? I might think I care, but then I wouldn't also. And you're finding exactly the same thing.
Well, I'm not at the level you have,
Oh,
but I'm looking at that. Like, who is this I that needs these things?
yeah. Yeah. What if this isn't personal? Don't you like that? I love that question, that the way that people put that. What if this is not personal? It's not about anything about me. And who is the I? Yeah, what a fantastic question. What is this thing saying I? So this should go away. You know, there's something that's the I is saying, get out of here. You're bothering me, to the whatever it is, in this case, a disease, or absence of money, uh, a person, these people in my life. And maybe life would like your I to go away because it just makes a fight. It's a war. Don't you like that? How Byron Katie says, defense is the first act of war. What if I just relaxed the I? Odette.
I have a question to the turnarounds. So my thought is my sister-in-law is not a good mother.
Ah,
So I have she is a good mother and I'm not a good mother. Is there
yeah.
another one?
And I'm not a good mother to myself, especially when it comes to my sister-in-law. Like this mothering that looks like it's missing, I don't, she's doing that thing over there. And so what is that particular quality for me in this situation? It looks like it's not there, or, there's too much of something there. And am I doing that to myself? So what does it look like why is she a bad
Mhm.
mother? You know, am I doing that to me?
She just says okay.
Yeah, there you go. I just say the
Yeah.
crazy to myself when I'm in her presence, even, or when I'm observing her. I say,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So that's how I'm a
And
bad.
then the other one is towards her. I'm not a good mother towards her. Or
Sure. So same quality. So there she is, doing what she does, and it looks, I don't like it. And the ways I don't like it, I'm like that towards her. Um,
okay, yeah.
if I think she looks critical, well, look, I meet it with criticism, even if I keep it to myself on the inside. I'm kind of have some of the same energy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Just noticing, wow, I do the same thing with this mind. And it's so great because then I get,
Mhm.
so what would be my prescription for happiness? The complete opposite. She is okay. She is okay over there. Like how is
When
it?
I'm watching her, yeah.
Yeah, as I'm watching her, how's that all right? Yeah.
Difficult, but yeah.
Yes. Yes. And you just find the tiniest thing. So there's that person, they're doing what they do.
Yeah.
It looks all, is there something, anything I can find? Like I love how Riri's finding, I can look outside and see the tree in the sky. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
whether this thing's here or not. Yeah.
Um, I have another turnaround. I just, as if we're at turnarounds.
Awesome. Yes.
Uh, this should stay.
Yeah. Riri, isn't that something? It doesn't mean anything's ever permanent or anything like that. It's just so just noticing, can I find anything? Any example?
I This should stay. Well, I've never been able, maybe it's the way I can finally learn how to detach
Whoa.
from
Yeah.
people, things. I'm so attached to everything and everything just hurts. I'm so sensitive and
Wow.
everything hurts.
That's incredible. What it's very
But
courageous. And just to see, yeah, is this detachment thing? It might be something I'm really curious about. It might be to my benefit. I think I might like that detachment thing. And this certainly would would bring that out. Like, yeah, that's great. I get it. I could find it. I can relate to that one. That's amazing.
and maybe it's the whole I thing,
Mm,
detaching from that. Although it just feels really scary and not fair too. Like other people don't have to detach, but maybe
mm.
that's just my journey.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that could be a good one too, because sometimes we don't know what their experiences are, maybe in different ways. Who knows? And everyone's going to have to detach through death. Every single person, 100%, right? Well, I mean, in the body.
Nope, I
Right. There's so many people
refuse.
don't believe death is real, so I don't know. Right. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It just feels so painful. But maybe detachment, I guess. Other than that, I can't think of anything.
Okay. Let's see what Judy says. Judy.
Hi. Um, just let's see. Without the thought, what came up was there is no should or shouldn't be in the present. There's nothing
Uh-huh.
that should be a certain way or shouldn't be a certain way.
Yeah.
Came up. Anyway, I'm working on I should like Dave, who is my daughter's soon to be husband. So I turned it around. I shouldn't like Dave. It's truer than pretending I do like him when I don't
Mm.
feel that way.
Uh-huh.
I turned it to myself. I should like myself even when I don't like Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that feels a little lighter. And then I was doing what I do like about him. And I had a bit of a list here, but anyway, my daughter's got arthritis, rheumatoid, and he's really good to her, a really good partner for her. And the one that made me laugh, he's clean and successful. I started to laugh because I thought the alternative would be wouldn't be good. So
Wow.
I had a laugh out of that. So thanks for all of that. I appreciate
Uh,
it. Thanks.
yeah. I love that. So sweet, to see what I appreciate about
Oh,
this. Yeah.
he's immaculate. Immaculate.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah,
Yes. Lovely.
lots there to be liked. So I'll make another list as well.
Yeah.
Good, thanks.
Great. Thank you. Anyone else have any turnarounds to share? It's so great. Like, or examples of this thing that I think, should be gone. It should be here. Charlotte.
Hi, I just want to say thank you to Riri because I'm working with health issues also and dealing with trying to let go of fear and anxiety because my mind does go to death. Um, and so mine is these health issues shouldn't go away. And that's to me what it's about also what you had said, Riri, and I thank you for that learn to detach and letting go of anxiety and fear around anything, which I run so high in anyway. So, yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Moira says, this should stay until it goes. I'm forced to be in a kind of healing cave, which has been really positive and what I've needed. Yeah, I like caves. Yeah. Mary.
So I'm kind of interested. I feel a little conflicted with detaching and working on being grounded at the same time. So that's
Yes.
a nuance that I'm kind of working on
Yeah.
getting my mind around and my body there too. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, I really appreciate that because sometimes I know that word dissociation, like where we can go flying off into
yes, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, I don't want to do that, and
Yeah.
I'm not there, but
Yeah.
I've been there before. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to
Yeah.
go back there, but detachment is like such a reprieve and feels like like you can breathe for a minute. So
Yeah. Yeah. Can I really be with this, just really be with this and present with this. So I'm not pretending it's not there and just kind of getting completely far out of it, not necessarily, it'll, but I like to, life will just bring you just enough. So you'll be, if you go spinning out, you'll come back and it'll be right in front of you and you'll need to stay with it.
that's true too, right?
Yes.
Yes, I am still here.
Yeah.
And so is the thought. So that's
Yeah.
beautiful. I can relax into that then, I guess, too. I get as many tries as it takes and
Yes.
there's no rush.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's nice. Thank you
Yes.
for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Cannot do it wrong. Beautiful.
Oh,
Yes, Riri.
I just saw that somebody wrote that trust is another word.
Yeah.
Moira,
Uh-huh.
I do like that better. It feels less like you're in some kind of void. I don't know. Detach in
Yes.
my mind seems like abandonment or just
That's nice.
all
Yeah.
is lost. So you just jump off a cliff.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah. I love doing it what works for you and being really connected. I love that word, like just very, very, I'm very connected. I'm very, and it's okay. Coming and going and coming and going. I sometimes think of like every single day we go to sleep and you're completely detached, you're just gone. I mean, whatever sleep,
Right.
and then you
Right.
get back and you're awake and you're there and that's necessary. Like it looks like that's the way of life. It's all of those things are valuable. And so
Right.
it's all okay, but trusting. Yeah, trusting. Charlotte.
There, I got it.
Good.
So it's funny how words hit us differently. And this is going to be another worksheet for me, but detachment feels way better to me than trust. Trust is definitely, and I know that's an issue for me in my past.
Sure.
So yeah, it's just interesting how words hit us differently. Like detachment for me means detachment from my emotions and my thoughts, and I feel grounded in that. And trust is just too far. It's going to me at the moment.
That's so sweet. I mean, I'm glad you shared that because it's just fitting it, feeling it out of how it fits for you. And just trusting the process in a way. Maybe that's the part you can trust. It's just like relax into the process. But I like that. Yeah. So yeah, wonderful just to be with you all today and staying with that living turnaround of, oh, I watch my mind going on how it shouldn't be the way it is. And maybe I can just include what's okay in this moment and what is possible. Like it's possible for me to notice the tree and how beautiful it is. It doesn't touch that. And just being in the present and that it's all okay. Any takeaways? Anyone who was listen only, or love the shares in the chat too. So thank you for doing that. Anything you saw there that you want to share before we end? Let's see this quote that I opened with. Just sit with the question, meditate on that situation, and your mind will show you the yes or no. It will show you through images. Everything you need in order to find the truth is given to you in the silence. Everything you need is given to you in the silence. All right, Riri, thank you so much for your work today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
All right.
Thank
Lots
you.
of love,
Thank
everybody.
you all.
Thank you, Grace and
Thank
Riri.
you, Grace.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Riri.
Thank you so much, Grace.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome. I love
Grace.
it. Lots of love.